And there I say, up yours. Okay. Now here's something that's really cool about this one part of the game. I found this to be very cool. But there's like a little pipe right here. And you can just go down it like in Mario. Bloop, 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 bloop. I always thought that was cool. That was a cool little thing. It does look like a Mario pipe, so, you know, when my Mario instincts would just tell me, go down it. Okay, I just wanna, boom. Alright, so you see this right here? All you need to do is just, like, hit that, and then, boom! Right now, I'm just, like, right now just mumbling words instead of, like, actually talking. Ooh, missile! I went down to get this guy first, but then I realized I should probably kill the plant dude first. Before I actually decide to go down here and get the charge beam. I knew that there was the charge beam was located here, and we will have to be back here again just so that way we can get some power bombs or something like that. I think it's power bombs. Okay, boom. Okay, boom. Okay, here we go. And now we're gonna be heading into the next world in this game. Ooh, here it is. We're gonna be heading into Norfair, which has gone through some serious change since the first game. You might have noticed that Brinstar in the first game just looked like just a plain-ass world. Perfect description right there. But right now it looks like a jungle in Super Metroid. But but the way Norfair looks now, it's like it looks like hell now. Okay. There's some power bombs right there that we gotta use power bombs on that one wall. Okay. Recharge station. Thank you. I need to recharge. Because apparently Samus is like a walking iPhone. If she runs low on battery life, she'll keel over and die. Oh shit! I hate the water in this game. There's also a weapon that we need to get right in this area. If we go up here, there is a weapon, but I don't have the high jump boots yet, so I need to go back. I need to go back here again and get that and get the high jump boots. But I'm gonna need to get the high jump boots right over here. They're over here. So first thing I need to do is I need to head down into Norfair. Oh, and that's a new place, Meridia. Meridia is a new place in Planet Zebes. Because for this game, instead of having the 2 bosses and then Mother Brain, you need to face 4 bosses. You need to face 4 bosses. One of them is Kraid. Yeah, Kraid's back. Another is Ridley, like we saw at the beginning of the game. And Ridley is probably like the true final boss for this game. I mean, Mother Brain obviously is the final boss, but Ridley is more like the true final boss. And the reason why I say that is because Mother Brain's more of like a cinematic boss than an actual boss in this game. So she's just more like there for like spectacle. Okay, let's grab the high jump boots. I'll take these. Ooh, yes. I got the high jump boots. Wouldn't it be amazing if you could just like put shoes on and then all of a sudden, hey, I can jump really high. Or you just like put on shoes and like, hey, I can run really fast. Wouldn't life be so convenient if you could just do that? I bet it would. I know that button mashing is very annoying, but I can't help it. I naturally just tap buttons really loudly. You know, it just kind of sounds like I'm fapping when you listen to the button tapping. Yeah, it sounds like it, doesn't it? It sounds like I'm fapping. Okay, now it's time that we go and face Kraid. Oh, nom nom. That was Kraid. We lost to him. I died to him. Okay. This music is also very haunting. You know, in a way, Super Metroid and Metroid Fusion are kind of like the first two Alien games. Alien movies, I mean. They're like the first two Alien movies. Because the first Alien movie was atmospheric and creepy and rewatchable. This game is kind of like that as well. But you know, it's a video game and not a movie. And Metroid Fusion is a lot like Aliens, where it's a lot more simplistic and a lot more action-packed. I mean, yeah, this one's pretty action-packed as well, but I'm saying like I'm just saying like what am I trying to say? I'm saying like you know, I'm just saying my point. What I'm just saying is that both of these games, they're both really good. Metroid Fusion and this one, Super Metroid. But you know, if I had to pick my favorite, I'd have to say Super Metroid. I mean, I did play Metroid Fusion one time, so you know, I haven't like fully like I don't fully enjoy it yet, but I probably will in time. So there's Kraid, and we just killed him. Super easy boss, right guys? Super easy boss. So now let's go and collect the collectible. I'm actually gonna need to stop and do like a bit of farming right here. I need to do a bit of farming so that way I can get my health up, because I need to prepare. Yeah, guys, that was Kraid, by the way. Kraid was like he was actually like one of the easiest bosses in the entire game. That was Kraid. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. That actually wasn't Kraid. Some of you Super Metroid fans already know this, but spoiler alert, but that was like a Kraid's like baby or something like that. Oh, there's like the Galactic Federation. One of their soldiers was just killed. So you guys want to meet Kraid now? Kraid has gotten a lot thicker over the years. Alright, here we go. Hey Kraid, you're looking a lot thicker than the last time I saw you. Last time you were the size of a garden gnome. Okay. Oh man. Okay. I gotta remain focused. Okay. No. Okay. Oh, there we go. Die, Kraid. I killed him. Kraid was like a Godzilla-like monster in this. And that was awesome. Alright, so now we're gonna get the various suit. So now that I got the various suit, I now got those big ass orange basketballs on my shoulders. I remember the first time I actually saw Samus was in a cartoon on Cartoon Network. I remember somebody like did a parody of like America's Next Top Model or something like that, and it was like Samus Aran was there, and when she first appeared, she had like she had basketballs for shoulder pads. It was very weird and kind of stupid. I mean, the show that it was from, it was Mad. And if any of you remember Mad, Mad was like the Cartoon Network child-friendly version of Robot Chicken, only, you know, not as good. And he's like, hey, you killed my mom, you killed my father, why did you kill my father? Well, I just killed you, so good riddance. I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Boom. I used a super missile unintentionally. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm just gonna go past you guys. If that's cool, I'm just gonna run past you guys. It's also really hot in here, and I should probably take off my coat. But I'll do it when I get into an elevator. Because I wanna, like I said, wanna speedrun this game. Boom, 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 use power bombs. Boom, 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 boom. And there's an energy tank. Alright, I got my coat off. I got my coat off as quick as I could. Itchy arm as well. Okay. Whoa, yes! So real quick, I'm gonna need to go and get the Spazer. Now, the Spazer, I missed the Spazer, but we're gonna go back and get it right now. I think it's important that we get the Spazer right now while we can. There's one part in Norfair that I absolutely hate. And this one part in Norfair, you need to use the grappling beam. But I never get I can never find the grappling beam when I can't find the grappling beam very early when I'm trying to do this specific part. But the grappling beam is what you need to use in order to get the wave beam. But what I usually do is I usually just like run for it because I can never find the grappling beam early on. Now I got the Spazer. Now that I got the Spazer, my beam now goes from that simple pea shooter to this. In Metroid Fusion, I think it's called the wide beam. I don't know what's called the wide beam. Maybe it's just because it looks wide. Whoa! There's like a lot of cool gadgets in this game that I really, really like. And some of these gadgets that I really like are sadly not in Metroid Prime for some reason. And I'm talking the first Metroid Prime. Like, I know the screw attack is not in Metroid Prime, and that really sucks because, you know, I think Metroid Prime is better than... Actually, no, I shouldn't be going here next. Where I should be going is that, No, I should be going, here. I should be going this way. This is where I need to go. So with the various suit on, I can now, survive the intense heat. I think in the original game, the various suit was just used, like, for extra armor or something like that. But for here, it's actually used to help you survive intense heat. And I think, like, in Fusion, it was used for intense heat, but also freezing cold. I know it was definitely not used for, like, high voltage or toxic substances or anything like that. Whoa. Okay. The lava's rising in this area. So, you know, I gotta get out of here as fast as I can. Whip. 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 No! No. No. You know, this game has knockback, but luckily it's not that bad of knockback. I will say that. In Metroid Fusion, one thing that I noticed is that the knockback is actually a lot worse in Fusion. The knockback here is fine, but the knockback in Fusion is just like, ugh. It's especially bad for It's especially bad for this one boss that is like a statue. You have to kill a statue in Fusion, and the thing is, the knockback for that fight is just so bad. Like, if you go into like those pits with like those little snake creatures, you're fucked. You're just fucked. So real quick, so I know that the grappling beam, I'm supposed to go left. I was supposed to go left, but I wanted to go down so I could get the wave beam, so that way I could go past the door to face the next boss that we gotta fight. So Kraid is one of the main bosses. One of the others is Ridley. There's another that's called Fantoon, which is like a ghost creature. He's like really cool. And last but not least, there's Dragon. There's a few side bosses as well, like that plant creature that we fought. But you know, they're not exactly required in order for you to get to the new Torian. Because the new Torian requires 4 bosses, like I said. But there are some that just like block your path, and they're not exactly mandatory. Like the mini boss for this game, for this part of the game, is Kruckemeyer. And Kruckemeyer, he can be a little bit tedious. So basically, what you gotta do is you gotta pump him full of missiles and push him into the lava. So it's kind of like a sumo wrestling match in a way. All right. Okay, so there is a gadget that I gotta get over there. I could use the grappling beam. I could go and get the grappling beam for it, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to get another gadget that's gonna help me out. There are some tricks in this game that are really cool. Like there's like a trick called the wall jump, but the thing is, guys, I can't get it to work. I can never get the wall jump to work. No matter how hard I try, I can never get it to work. Because it's like very tricky. I can never get it to work. The first time I was trying to get the wall jump to work the first time I played it. But you know, what happened in the end result is that I got so mad that I actually bit my Super Nintendo controller. I'm not kidding, guys. I actually bit my Super Nintendo controller in a heat of rage. But yeah, I actually did. I bit my Super Nintendo controller in a fit of rage. Speed booster. This is where we turn into Sonic. Time to edit over some Sonic X music. Watch me turn into Sonic.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster.
You guys saw that? Wasn't that cool? So now with the speed booster, I can actually get the wave beam. In a very tricky scenario, it's very weird and very tedious. So like, if I fuck up, I fuck up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep using the rewind feature on my SNES Classic, just so that way I can actually get this function to work. Whoa. Whoa! Whoa! Alright, so you guys want to see this? You could use the grappling beam, but, fuck. So, you could use the grappling beam, but what I like to do is, like, very cheap. Ah, fuck. Okay, so like I said, you could use the grappling beam, but I don't. Oh man, I was so close. I was so close. I was so close. So watch what you could do. If you play your cards right, whoa. If you play your cards right and get fast and build up enough of momentum, you can actually just jump up there, no problem. So now I got the wave beam. That's how I do it every time. Like I said, I could go and get the grappling beam so that way I make it a lot easier. But I was just like, nah, fuck it. That's like a speedrun tip from me to you guys. You can just like run on the spikes and just like jump that. Yeah, you do lose health and a lot of it, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Okay. Give me all your health, all you weird creatures. Also, those alien guys, they have their arms like they're pretending to be a chicken. Cluck like a chicken. Okay, so alright, I'm just shooting these guys just to make sure they're out of the way. Alright, so now that I've taken care of that, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna shoot this. And now we're gonna be facing a boss that we're now gonna be facing Crocomire. See that? The space pirates are now red because they learned from the missiles. So now, like, if I kill them with the wave beam, they die to the wave beam now. So they're constantly learning. They're constantly learning, constantly evolving. Alright, so what's over here?